Irish Muay Thai is off to a great start this year, Collie.
It is indeed.
It is.
First show of the year done.
Yeah, 309.
It was a good one.
Return. It was very good, yeah.
Really good show.
Really enjoyed it, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
You were refereeing it.
I was. I had a good see.
Yeah, you had a good see. I had a good see as well. I was ringside doing the media coverage, like.
Yeah, no. I was impressed with a lot of the fights and a lot of even the amateur fights impressed me. And it was a good level. Yeah, I enjoyed the show. So I suppose we'll talk about that first since it just happened and it's fresh. So we'll run through the whole card, I suppose. And yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah. Well, so I guess we'll start at the main attractions, I suppose.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So
start at the start of the four-man. So I made the draw in the ring, and I knew it was going to come out the way it came out. I swear to God, I said it to myself. When he told me you're going to do the draw, I was like, yeah. I said to myself, I guarantee you I'd pull. Actually, before we even talk about that, there was a change the day before. The day before the show.
Something happened. Some tragic incident happened. I don't know.
Supposedly your man's, one of the Scottish lads, there was a storm and the roof blew off his gaff or something.
Oh fuck. That's what happened. I didn't know.
Supposedly so.
I thought his flight was cancelled or something.
No, his roof blew off his gaff or something mad like that.
Right.
So he couldn't come.
Like you need a roof, like.
You do need a roof. So, Tiernan
Brennan came out of fucking nowhere, like.
Tiernan Brennan came out.
I don't know, that was announced about 5 PM the day before.
Yeah. Fair play to him for stepping in and saving the show.
Yeah, 100%. I wonder what do you think happened with weight-wise with that, like?
He didn't weigh in at the weight. He looked fucking huge.
He did look big, didn't he? How can you weigh in?
You can't make weight. You can't. He saved the show, like, so.
Saved the show, yeah, exactly.
It is what it is. He fights at that weight or around that weight, and anyway, so.
Yeah.
It didn't matter anyway, did it? Yeah, so.
Not really.
But yeah, fair play to him for
stepping in,
and fair play to the other lads for agreeing to it also, because that he didn't make weight. Let's be real.
They could have put up a fuss about that as well, like, you know.
But all the lads were game, and fair play to them all. So. Yeah, and
look, the way the draw happened, I was hoping it was going to be the other way. Like I wanted the two Irish lads in the final, kind of a thing. But obviously, Tom and Tiernan were pulled out.
The way, I wanted to. Yeah, I was hoping that the two Irish lads ended up in the final. Yeah. But I knew that was going to happen. I swear to God, I said to myself, I'm going to pull Tom. So he said to me, red corner, fight 1, red corner, fight 2, blue corner, fight 1. So it was a bit of a way to see who they're fighting. Yeah. And I knew that I was going to pull Tom and Tiernan out, and that's what happened.
Exactly what happened, yeah.
So Tom and Tiernan fought, and then the other first fight of the four-man was Flynn Shanks and that Spanish guy.
Yeah, his name was Maud Zuri.
Yeah, that dude.
That dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So the first fight that happened was Flynn and
Maud was the first fight, yeah, and what's his name? Flynn took care of him fairly easily, like in the first round.
Steamrolled him, big step up left knee.
Oh, it was lovely step through.
Was over. Yeah, that was that. He had he didn't get touched really. He was fresh going into the second fight, and that's the way you want to be fighting in a tournament.
As good as it could have went for him, like
100%.
You know, first round, faked the right leg up, stepped into the left knee, and right on the liver, and man couldn't get up.
That was that. Yeah. I knew the way he fell. I gave him the count, but he didn't make the count, and I knew when he fell, I knew he wasn't going to make the count. Yeah. He was making a mad noise as well. You know? When any fighters that have ever hit someone in the liver knows the noise that I'm talking about. So he was making that noise. When they make that noise, usually they don't get up. Yeah. And then Tom fought Tiernan, which was probably now the hardest first fight of the tournament because of the weight and the unknown. He wasn't meant to be there, and then he was there, so you weren't even thinking about Tiernan.
Thinking about his style, he's like taller opponent as well.
Tall as fucking awkward, man.
Yeah, and
it was a good first round.
Do you know what? It was an alright first round. Like,
I think Tiernan was awkward at the start, and Tom was just trying to find his range a little bit. But Tiernan landed a few shots while Tom was trying to find his range.
Yeah, he landed an elbow or something and cut him an elbow.
He cut him, over the, it wasn't bad, and I don't think it wasn't a bad cut. It wasn't affecting his eye or anything.
It was on the side, so it was like kind of
rolling down the cheek.
It wasn't getting in his eye or anything.
So yeah, it wasn't an issue at all really, and yeah, the end of the first round, Tom landed some big punches, and I was stepping in to give Tiernan a count, and as I stepped in, a towel hit me foot, and the Jesse O'Connor threw the towel in.
There was only about like 10 seconds left or 5 seconds left in the fight or something, in the round, sorry.
I was going to step in and give him a count anyway. He would have made the count. Because he was out, well, as far as I could see, he was okay. He would have made the count and then made the end of the round.
Yeah.
But again, like, they know Tiernan more than anyone.
Exactly,
so I don't want to say anything.
They know their fighter. Like,
exactly.
I would have liked to see Tiernan coming into the second round, but I don't know if it would have went any differently. Tom was kind of finding his range.
He found his range, I think.
He was landing really nice kicks as well, actually. Body kicks. He started to land really nice body kicks,
But I think Tom's boxing in that fight was the...
Yeah.
As soon as his hand... And
Tom was on smoke with the boxing.
He was. When you're in there as well, you can hear the shots land, and like it's different when you're that close to it. The shots were landing. The shots were landing hard. Yeah. Tom's boxing was landing hard, and it rocked him. He was rocked. Like I said, I was literally, I was waiting for him to take one more shot, and I was going to stand in.
Right.
But then the towel came in, and I called the fight. So Tom won in the first round. Also took a little bit more damage than Flynn did.
Yeah.
And then that brings us to the final, and we had Tom Keogh and Flynn Shanks.
And this, do you know what? Like, Flynn was looking really dangerous.
His
like,
game as well, bro.
His game, and like,
he
landed some really hard kicks.
He did.
One of the high kicks he landed was like,
cut Tom's other eye.
It cut Tom's other eye, and you could see Tom for a second, like, it landed nicely. Like,
yeah, it did. He was landing some nice shots. But again, I think Tom was just warming up into it. I think once he found his range and found his rhythm, figured out the rhythm of the fight, that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah. And like, Flynn showed a lot of heart as well.
He did,
Tom was absolutely putting it on him.
It was the second round, wasn't it?
The second round, yeah.
Yeah, so...
he dropped him 3 times in the second round.
He dropped him 3 times in the second round. Like I said, I think Flynn is fairly athletic, and he was trying hard for that first round, but then, like I said, Tom started to come into it, and he found his rhythm, and the second round started. I think the first knockdown was a knee, wasn't it?
The first one was knee.
It was a right knee.
Solar plexus, wasn't it?
Yeah, right knee. Dropped him. He made the count. Then
second one then was it was like I think it was a step back into southpaw. It was a
punch,
and dropped them into the corner.
Again, made the count, and then the third one then was a knee to the head. And
2 knees to the head.
Yeah. I didn't even count it. I think I just called the fight.
Yeah,
it was over. I could see he wasn't there. Like he was like, and I actually watched the fight back, and it doesn't even look like the knee landed that hard, but he was knocked out.
Yeah.
You could see his eyes were gone. Like,
he was like, he couldn't get up straight away.
He was knocked out. I put him in the recovery position, took his gum shield out. He wasn't there. Like, and like I said, when I watched it back, the knee doesn't look like. Even someone said it to me. The knee didn't even look like it landed that hard, but it did because he was out. Like, you know what I mean? And like that.
Can you get more than 3 knockdowns in a round in like Irish Muay Thai? Like, because I know in one championship, if you get 3 knockdowns in a fight, it's over in a round. Like.
You can, but to be honest, like, you don't want to be getting more than you don't know. But it's usually it's 3 in a round or 4 in a fight.
All right.
That's the way it is for one, and anyway. Yeah. So if I get knocked down, say twice in round 1, twice in round 2, the fight is called. But Flynn was game. Like, he got up after, he was shouting at Tom and all. He was like,
he was screaming
at him. Like, come on. But he was game. He came to fight.
On as well. Like, honestly, fair play to Flynn Shanks. Mad respect to him. Like,
but Tom did what he told us he was going to do.
Yeah, he did exactly what he said he was going to do.
He put it out there, and he went and done it. And fair play to him. I was really impressed with Tom. His boxing looked good. And I talked to Kane briefly after, and I could hear him in the corner saying, Muay Thai, don't get into a brawl, don't get into a brawl.
Yeah, I heard the same, But like, Tom was just...
Which is smart as well.
Yeah,
but
especially with an opponent like that, but...
Yeah, Tom's hands looked really, really good in that fight.
Very, very good,
His boxing looked as good as I think it's ever looked. And he's obviously been working on it. And he looked strong.
Very strong.
When he was punching, and he was punching hard. And
you
like I said,
see like the leverage in it. Like he wasn't just like throwing it out there just to land the kicks and something. He was like throwing with intention.
And like I said, when you're in there with them, you can hear the shots land, and you can see how they're wearing the shots, and they were haunting the lads. Like, so Tom won the tournament, and 2 stoppage wins
pretty easily. Like like
2 little cuts. They weren't bad.
I was talking to him. He was saying like they're healed up nicely. He's going to be back sparring next week. Like.
And it's not going to affect his next fight then in March. So
exactly. Yeah.
Happy days. Good work, Tom.
Good work, Tom. Yeah.
Our episode 2 guest.
Exactly.
I'm delighted for him. He's doing well. And like I said, he put it out there what he was going to do, and he went and done it.
And like he said in the interview, like all the pressure was on him in that fight, like in that tournament. He was favourite coming in. Everyone was there for him. Do you know what I mean? He sold probably most of the tickets. I know Tiernan was there in the end as well, but like I'd say Tom sold most of the tickets for that show. Like, so all the pressure was on him. So fair play to him.
Yeah. So it was a good fight, and then so that was kind of the main attraction of that show.
Yeah.
And the main event of the show was a female Muay Thai fight with Christina. I'm not sure of her second name.
Christina Prito of 309 and Emer Cod of Valhalla.
Yeah, it was
in Wexford.
One-way traffic in this fight, to be honest.
It was. Yeah, Christina did have a very good performance.
She beautiful Muay Thai left kick.
Just outscored her each round.
Constantly.
Nice knees, nice right hands.
Yeah. Emer was just trying to kind of land one big shot. But Christina would listen to her corner really well. Like, again, when you're in there, you can hear the corners a little bit.
Yeah.
And she was doing exactly what the lads in the corner were telling her to do. She listened really well, and really good performance. And she looked really, really technical.
Yeah,
nice Muay Thai. And I look forward to seeing her fight again, because, like I said, it was real Muay Thai. It was nice, controlled.
Yeah, it wasn't sloppy or anything.
Yeah, balanced. Really nice left kicks. I think our left kick was the
tail of the tape. Like
she controlled the fight with her left kick.
She did. Yeah.
Do you know what I actually seen?
She always ended the exchanges. Do you know what I mean? Even if Emer did land something, she'd end the exchange with the left kick. Like she'd always.
And even in there, I actually noticed. Like, obviously, you're looking at the fighters, but I noticed even before the fight, when she was in the corner before the fight, I noticed on her right foot, it was really bruised. Like, her right foot was purple.
I seen this after the fight. I didn't notice it during.
That was. She went into the fight with a
broken foot.
Then I see on Instagram a few days after she broke her foot.
Yeah. I seen it on Instagram after as
well. But I did notice it. I noticed it in the corner before she fought. Her foot was purple. Like, fair play to her. Like,
no excuses. Like,
100% get in there and do it.
A lot of people would have pulled out.
She didn't right kick either. Like, I think she did a few times, but she kind of left kicked. Yeah. Done really well, and fair play to her for jumping in there. I know a lot of men that wouldn't have done that.
A lot of men would have pulled out with a broken foot. Like, so fair play to Christina.
And like I said, it was one-way traffic really, and Emer was there till the end. She tried. She went forward and she tried, but
respect to Emer as well. Yeah,
Christina was just too much for her, too technical. Yeah. Then Eric Hoyley didn't end up fighting because I don't know, the guy Rossi I think his name is.
Yeah, he didn't make weight, did
he? He missed weight supposedly, so that fight didn't happen.
I'd say he was good about that because it's his home show as well. Like,
it's his home show, but it's unfortunate, alright.
Then there was Ger Hartigan and Baba Chimp.
Yeah.
That was a good fight.
It was a good fight.
It was ended early. Like,
ended very, very quick. Yeah. To be honest, like I said in there, that first elbow landed hard, and I don't think he recovered from the first elbow. I think I don't think his legs were under him after that first elbow, and the first elbow was the beginning of the end. And
the first one was the step in lead elbow, was it?
Yeah.
As he was coming in.
And Jer looked really good. I never seen Jer elbow like that, and he showed a different side, a new side to his game. Yeah, looked really sharp, and
Keane said they were drilling that as well a lot. That lead elbow. So.
The Warriors boys looked great. They had one other lad on. We'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, but that was a really good performance from Jer. Not how I thought the fight was going to go. Yeah. Not saying that I thought Baba was going to win, but I didn't think it was going to end that fast with elbows. To be honest. Yeah. The way I seen that fight going, honestly, before it, I thought that Jer was just going to outscore him, and just Jer's nice sweeps and stuff. We've seen him; he sweeps really well. I thought he was just gonna sit back and do Muay Thai and sweep him and score really well, but I was shocked. Yeah, he looked really good. Some big elbows landed, and Babba's as game as they come. Like so.
Fact he is, yeah.
Yeah. So they believe me as well. Like I said, that first elbow landed. I was there. I was right there, and I just don't think he recovered from that first elbow. He got dropped 2 more times, and
especially in the very first round, he's like cold and stuff like that. Keane was saying as well. Like when you're cold like that, you can't really take the shots as much as you would, let's say, in the third or fourth round.
Definitely,
like when you're more warmed up and stuff.
100%. Yeah, so that fight finished fairly fast, and yeah, like I said, Jerry looked really good, and I was impressed. I was really impressed. Yeah. And then the last pro fight on this show was Don Casey from Waterford and Brendan Prendergast, I think his name is, from Siam Warriors.
Yeah.
It's a good back and forth fight.
I actually missed this fight. I was out doing interviews.
Yeah,
so,
Brendan from Siam Warriors won. It was a good fight, back and forth. Both lads landing nice shots. Yeah, it was a good fight.
Nice,
yeah. Then that kind of brings us in. We'll just run through a few amateur fights. Well. Yeah. Any that stuck out to you?
Dylan Flood, I thought.
Dylan Flood, yeah.
Looked good, I thought.
He did look good. He fought someone from Rob Shimmy. Yeah. He did. He looked really good. I like Diddler's lads. I always talk about Diddler. His lads always have good hands. They have a nice style about them. Diddler's style of Muay Thai is really good, and I enjoy watching all his lads. They have good box. They're good all rounders, but their boxing is always really good. I enjoyed that fight as well.
Yeah.
Any other fights on the card stand out there?
Let me think. Let me see. Who do we have?
You know what? Lucas Kane and Des Brennan. That was a good fight.
That was a good fight.
Two good young lads. It was a good fight. I enjoyed refereeing that one. Lucas Kane came out on top. Des is a good lad as well, though.
Yeah. But it was a good. A good show. Few amateur fights on it as well.
Some good amateur fights, alright.
I like the way there was some pro fights in the middle as well to kind of like spread apart. It was nice,
Yeah, that was pretty much a 3-on-1 show, and it was a great show to start the year. Mick always seems to do that show at the end of January.
Every year, yeah.
It's a good start to the year, and I really enjoyed it. It was a good show. I enjoyed refereeing it. I had to referee every fight. Lara was sick.
Yeah, seeing that, man. You're putting a shift.
I'm putting a shift on. Man, it's exhausting, man.
Especially staying like that mentally sharp for so long, because you can't really let it slip. It's dangerous, like. And
in the back of your mind, you're like always thinking, like, right, these lads, their health is in your hands, like.
Exactly. So and if you maybe get a late stoppage or something like that, or an early stoppage, even everyone's looking at you and thinking, what the fuck's the ref doing?
No matter which way it goes, whether it's late or early, you're kind of.
You make a mistake, you're like, that fucking ref is out there, like, do you know what I mean?
No,
but yeah,
I think all the calls I made were good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
There was one fight actually. I gave an 8 count at the end of the round, and the coach wasn't happy that I did it. But
really? Yeah.
Again, I don't care if it's the end of the round. The fighter's safety is my priority in there, and I made the count. Whether I didn't know, supposedly it was only 5 seconds left or something. But again, I didn't know that, and I don't really care.
Doesn't matter really.
It is what it is. But that was the 3-on-1 show, and
we'll move on to what's next.
What has happened?
I guess we'll talk about what just happened there last weekend.
Yeah, we had three Irish guys on the last round live show in Manchester. I suppose we'll start with Toig, because Toig is in my gym, and
he had a sick performance as well.
He did have a sick performance. He fought a good guy from Master A's gym over in Manchester.
Arash Rooster.
Arash.
Yeah.
That fella. Yeah. Toig looked really good again. He showed his class.
Do you know what? Arash, like, he was definitely in good shape coming into that fight, because he took a lot of shots. Like, Toig was landing really hard knees and really hard punches. Like, put it on him for the 5 rounds, and he stayed in there. Like, so
he did. He stayed in there for 5 rounds, and Toig dominated the 5 rounds and won every round. Won every exchange, I think. But Arash was there. The fight started. Arash kind of, the same thing happens with a lot of Toig's fights. The lads come forward at the start, I think they think like, oh, this kid is going to walk them down.
Yeah.
And then Toig hits them and they're like, oh, fuck this. And they all go on backpedaling down, they're sitting on the ropes.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to fight.
Toig's hard to hit as well. Like
he's hard to hit.
You can't just come forward and just swing at him because he's just going to get out of the way. Like you're not going to be able to hit him clean.
But a lot of his fights, that's what happens. They come forward in the first round, they get hit by him, they're like, right, on the back foot here. And it's hard when someone's just sitting on the ropes and kind of like, it's hard to land clean on them and stuff. Yeah, he landed some beautiful shots, some beautiful head kicks. He landed a clean cartwheel kick. Video on Instagram.
That one actually.
You check out Twig's Instagram, he landed it clean, man.
Yeah. I remember you were like, have fun this round now, and fucking then he does that. Like.
Yeah, that's what he said to him in between the 4th and 5th round.
Did you see at the start of the fight? I was watching it on the live. Your man Arash came up to the corner and started stamping his foot.
Yeah, when he's done his boy crazy, like. Yeah. And Twig started barking at him.
Yeah, I heard that, and then I just heard you in the corner. That's nervous energy.
Yeah, he was just standing, stamping in our corner.
Yeah. He's trying to hype himself up, kind of thing, is it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I took it as disrespect and Twig battered him, so there you go. Yeah. So that's what your stomping got you. You got bet around by a 16-year-old boy.
That's what happened.
For 5 rounds. I'd say it's the flying for these boys. So.
Yeah.
Like, these are men. Like,
it's pretty frustrating.
These are men, and like, you look at Toig and he looks like a boy.
Yeah.
I always call him noodle arms. His arms are tiny little skinny arms. He's going on and battering his own man. But yeah, that was Toig. Yeah, there's highlights on his page if you want to check it out. Yeah, really good, and there might be something at the end of this month for Toig. We're just trying to iron out some details, and he might be fine this month. So he wants to be busy. He comes out of his fights and there's nothing wrong with him. To be 16 again, man. Like, like he has a sore shin one day.
He's in the gym Monday morning after the fight on Saturday night.
Saturday night. It was a bank holiday Monday, so he wasn't in school.
Oh, yeah.
So he was in the gym.
In Monday morning. Fair play, don't we?
Nothing wrong with him. It's like, I don't know, when you're that age, you just heal really fast. Like, he had a sore shin, but by Monday he was grand. Like, but so and just actually on that, because I've heard a few people saying like, this kid is so talented and all that. And not that it annoys me, but he's not talented, man.
He just
he works hard every day. Like, he was in the gym on Monday. Talent, man. That word annoys me, man, a little bit, because like, there is obviously such thing as talent, but man, you still have to work hard. Like, it's not like, oh, this kid is talented now. This kid trains every single day, like a professional athlete. Like, you know what I mean?
Doesn't matter how much talent you have, if you're not putting the work in, you're going to lose. Like,
people say, oh, this kid is so talented, but man, like I said, there's no talent here. I put a post up about this. There is no talent here. It's hard work, consistent hard work every day. And by saying that he's talented, in my opinion, kind of like disregards his work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's the kind of way we take it. But yeah, he works hard every day. Like I said, he fought Saturday. He's back in the gym Monday. Yeah. And
he's never not in the gym. Like, whenever I go down to the gym, he's there. Like,
he's there, man.
And he's there all day. Like,
yeah. As soon as he finishes school, he comes. He helps me with the kids' class and then trains himself.
And then he's leaving at the same time as you. Like,
me and him live together every night. Yeah. He's a great kid, and he's gonna have a big future. And like I said, keep your eye out, because he's gonna fight again this month, I think. Yeah. And then, like you were saying,
Marek Dobrkowski was also on that card, and he fought a good fella, Will Bolger from.
Man was like Nabil.
Yeah, he was so tall, man.
He was huge. Yeah.
The size of him.
From Majestic Gym, which is another great gym, Josh Hill's gym. Yeah, man. Do you know what? It's awkward finding someone that tall, man. Yeah. Like, and Mark wouldn't be tall at all for the weight. Really, no. He's fairly stocky and strong. He is, but he wouldn't be tall for the weight. And this.
How tall was he? Like, you can't really tell. You probably seen him in person. Like,
he's like my height.
Right. Okay.
But I wouldn't consider myself very tall.
Not Marek, I'm talking about the other fella.
Oh man, the other fella.
What height was he?
6'3", I'd say, bro. 6'2", 6'3", yeah. At least 6'3". He was big, like, he was long as fuck, man. But it's, like I said, it's awkward finding something like that. But you know what?
Especially if someone like Marek, who's like, is very boxing heavy, and it's hard to get in range in someone when they're like that tall. Like,
early in the fight, he had great success.
He did, yeah.
Did you watch it? Yeah,
I was watching it. Yeah, I was watching it live.
He had really good success with his hands. Particularly.
Yeah, even some low kicks were good as well. He was like,
the guy had skinny legs.
Yeah, he was chopping the leg and then coming in with hard punches.
And that's what you need to be doing to tall lads like that. But Yeah, I think do you know the tall guy's name now?
Will Bulger.
Will, yeah. So Will kind of found his range and rhythm later on, kind of from round 3, and he need like kind of Muay Thai style.
Clinched, yeah. He just went forward, clinched, pulled the head down, knee, like, yeah.
And again, when someone that tall is grabbing your head and they're so high and they're nearly on top of you, it's hard to deal with. Yeah. But he gave a good account of himself in his gym, and
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
A lot of people, I was like, talking to people there, and they enjoyed the fight, and yeah, fair play to him, and yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah. Definitely will be back, yeah. He's young as well.
Yeah, the main event of that show then was Olga. Yeah. Do you know who she fought?
She fought
some Johnson.
Yeah.
From Johnson's gym.
Yeah. Alice Johnson, was it? I'm just gonna check.
Yeah, no, I think it was, yeah. But yeah, it was a good fight as well. She lost. The fight got stopped in the 4th round. Yeah. Her eye kind of closed up. I don't think she could see too well out of the eye. Mm. I think she was happy enough with the stoppage, like that. You can't see, and you're compromised like that in a fight, and there's someone still throwing elbows at you. It's not ideal. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You want to be able to see it out to us.
Yeah, she didn't seem upset about that.
No, she didn't. You know what?
Even in the interview after I watched it, she didn't seem too upset about it. Yeah.
No, she's not old, but she's in fighting. She is old.
In fighting terms, yeah.
She's 46.
46, yeah.
Like,
fucking fair play to her, like
she's not too far out me ma's age. Yeah. I couldn't in a million years imagine.
You wouldn't think it though, like she's good shape and all, like.
No, she's in great shape. She trains hard, like, and it just goes to show you, age is just a number.
Exactly.
And, like that, fair play to her. She put out his post some along the lines of, I'm not trying to impress people, I'm trying to inspire people. And
exactly, I've seen it. Yeah.
It is inspiring to see someone fight professional roads Muay Thai at 46 years of age.
The main event of a good show.
Like, so. Yeah, fair play to her, and there is a lot of girls in Ireland that are looking up to her.
Yeah, big respect to Olga.
100%, and like I said, age is just a number. Mm-hmm. She's in great shape. She trains hard. She obviously looks after herself, eats well, and yeah, if I'm in that shape at 46 years of age, I'd be happy. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
like I said, she's not too far out my man. I couldn't imagine me man in my 24. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but yeah. Yeah, that was the last round show over in the UK.
Yeah, a good show as well.
Enjoyed it, yeah, it was good. It was good to catch up with a few people over there that I haven't seen in a while. Andy Trasher in particular, the referee of the night. Really good guy.
Yeah, Dog Pit Muay Thai, that fella.
Yeah, no, he's a legend of UK Muay
Thai. He's just be up in Lanka and all that.
I don't know if he'd be up there, but he's good friends with the guys in Lanka, and
because I only know him through Instagram, like I haven't met him before. Like.
He's a really good guy, yeah. It was good to catch up with him and a few others over there, and like that talk fights, talk potential fights, and I talked to a few people, and there's a few good things planned in the UK, and
really, nice.
I'm happy that some of my lads are going to be involved in it. So
nice.
Yeah. That was last round show.
That was the last round show. So we'll briefly mention here as well, like a few Irish lads over in Thailand. Yeah. I know James Kelly. I've recently done a story on him as well. He's doing good things over in Thailand. He has a fight coming up on 18th of February. I think he's what he said to me.
And check out Fights post on him. It was good. Yeah. I like the post down, bro. Doing good things.
That was a little feature article. I kind of got a few quotes from him as well, and just kind of
You know, it's good. It's good, and like that, it's good to hear from lads over in Thailand what they're doing over there.
How they're getting on and all this.
100%, and yeah, Yaz had a good win over there as well on that SKS show in Raja. Good show. He fought a good guy, and he fought up in weight as well.
Do you know what? Like this fella, I was talking to Yaz after it. This fella was like a big deal over in China. Apparently, like he was 63 kg EFC champ, and yeah, like you said.
Yaz usually fights at 57. This guy's a 63 kg fighter. I think the fight was at 61.
The fight was at 61, yeah.
But Yaz stopped him with a big elbow.
Yeah, big.
And he weathered the storm as well, because like
he had a slow first or second round.
Yeah, I watched the fight, and the guy was landing nice boxing early. Yeah, but Yaz just went forward, plodded forward. He's in FA group there now.
Yeah.
It's a clinch style gym. I've trained that quite a bit.
Same gym as James Kelly, I think.
Oh yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Was he not in Hong?
No, he was in. Oh, he was in Chiang Mai, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But like, he's been in FA group for the last few days. Right. I don't know if he's changed now, but like,
right. Maybe he was just in Bangkok and
maybe he was in Bangkok for a few days. Yeah.
Yeah, just trying.
Yeah.
With the Irish lads, but
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, in true FA group style, he went forward and landed some big elbows and got a big win with left elbow. Dropped your man. What round was it in? Was it
third round?
Third round stoppage with elbows, and he looked good.
Very good,
him, And like I said, he weathered the storm. The man was landing some nice boxing. I think he has had a small cut.
Mm-hmm.
But he showed that Irish heart.
Exactly, he did. And the WBC European champion.
Yeah, came out on top. Carl Tannen as well from Cork. Also fought in Pageville Tuesday.
He had a good win there. First round stoppage.
First round stoppage with low kicks.
Low kicks, yeah.
I watched something that you put up about it. But,
he just low kicked the leg off.
Yeah, so fair play to him. And the lads are doing good things over representing us in Thailand. And
absolutely.
It's actually Ben from White Tribe. I think he has a fight coming up soon.
He has a fight coming up as well soon, yeah.
Yeah, I think in February. So yeah, keep an eye on the lads over in Thailand.
Definitely.
Doing bits.
I'll be following them anyway as well. So yeah, fair play to the lads.
That's the Irish over in Thailand. Then so the next kind of thing that's happening is with Irish lads involved anyway is Mazda fight night. It's like a Muay Thai Grand Prix
/ Mazda fight night, like it's
and we start with Mohammed Faison versus Alex Marr. So it's
I really like this fight. I think it's going to be
as well.
I think it's going to be a sick fight.
It's going to be a mad one because Mohammed Faison is in Cap on Tip jump off gym.
Really good gym.
The lads are all jump up, trains the lads hard. They're all fit, really fit, really good. Go forward. It's kind of a go forward style gym, clinching, really good. And then you have Alex Marr from Courage, who are also really fit lads. Go forward, clinch style gym. So this has fireworks written all over it. And
I was watching a few of Faison's fights there.
He used to do some sort of WBC belt. I think
does,
English title, is it?
I think so, yeah. But I really like his style. Like he's on the back foot a lot, and he's a southpaw as well. And he catches you coming in with really hard left kicks and really hard left knees as you're coming in. Like he throws them and he meets you with them. Very nice style, very nice in the clinch, nice sweeps and everything. So I think it's going to be a good fight, this one, yeah.
It's a good fight, but always backing the Irish lads.
Always backing the Irish lads, for sure, yeah.
I'll be there live watching it, and we'll have my Irish flag and be cheering on the boys from Clonmel.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I'm over there because Sean O'Brien is fighting. Sean O'Brien has his first fight from DCA. Yeah, and a good one it is. Yeah,
it's a good fight. Yeah,
really good fight, good challenge.
One of the top Irish guys of that weight versus one of the top UK guys of that weight, and they're both same age as well. They're both like 18.
18, both young lads, both really good, really good lads. He's fighting Lewis Fairhurst.
I think Lewis might have a bit more experience.
Lewis would be more experienced than Sean.
But in saying that, Sean's a very good fighter. Like
good lad, he's strong, he's solid, man. He's short, strong lad. He kicks really hard. Like
nice punching as well. Nice boxing.
Nice boxing. He kicks really. The left kick is really good, and he's after making a lot of improvements in the last few months. In my opinion, he got smarter. Not only technically he's got better, but he's got smarter and trying to teach him the game, the Muay Thai game.
He's gotten a lot into Muay Thai actually. He's kind of forgetting about MMA and he just wants to do Muay Thai now.
Yeah, so that's when he came down to me, he was like, I want to focus on Muay Thai. And so he's, like I said, we're trying to teach him how to score on Muay Thai and what Muay Thai is. And I'm seeing big improvements in him, big improvements in his clinch in particular. We clinch quite a lot. And I'm looking forward to Sean's first fight for us, and bringing home a nice W and like
that title as well, hopefully.
Yeah, it's for a Four Nations Four Nations title. We don't really get into titles too much unless they're like WBC or Raja or something like that. But it's nice. It's nice for the lads. Like I couldn't really give a fuck about them, to be honest. But it's nice. The lads like them.
I think the curl. Collie doesn't think so.
No, I don't really. I have gangs in them. I have black bags of ISKA Irish titles and all under their name.
That's fair, yeah.
But Yeah, again, it's a good fight, and like that, Sean goes in here and makes a statement, gets a good win. It puts him in a really, really nice spot in that division. Like,
it does, and it makes a big name for himself over in the UK as well. If he beats Lewis Fairhurst,
100%. It opens up some really, really big fights. This fight's at 55. Yeah, and I'm looking at Sean 53 to 55 kilos. There's some. It's, do you know what? I've never really looked too much into that division because I've never had anyone fighting at that weight. But now three pro lads fighting at that weight. Yeah. So I'm looking into it a lot, and there's some good lads in the UK, 53 to 55, and I'm excited to get in the mix there with them lads, and with Sean leading the way, Andrew Gioka as well. He's fighting 53 to 55,
Roof there
and
as
then
well.
Roof, our Algerian. So I've been watching the smaller weights a lot more closely, and I'm really enjoying it. It's fast, man.
It is always entertaining because it's really fast-paced Muay Thai, and it's
fast-paced.
A lot of the time it's very technical as well. Like,
yeah, it's technical, fast-paced. The lads aren't like, they don't have that one punch stoppage power. Like, so it's a lot. It's a lot more technical, I think, and I enjoy it. And like I said, there's some really good lads at that weight. And then when you look at Thailand, they are the weights in Thailand.
Yeah, that is the weights there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You have some six footers, some slick lads. Comes to mind straight away. So yeah, it's a great division in the world of Muay Thai, and I'm happy now I have a few lads mixing up in that division. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's the road to Muay Thai Grand Prix, Master Show in Liverpool. There's some nice fights on it as well. I'm looking forward to the show.
Yeah, February 16th.
February 16th. I got on quite well with Alex, who's running the show. Look forward to catching up with him. And yeah, nice. that's the next show kind of happening, I think. Then after that, the weekend after that, we're down in Cork. Yeah. Siam Warriors. Some good fights on this. We'll talk about the main event, I suppose, first, and the changes that has happened. And
so it was supposed to be Josh Hill fighting Dylan Maher. Now Josh Hill is after fighting Pet Marcotte over in Thailand. So
and now he's not fighting.
Not fighting Dylan Maher.
He has quite a swollen face.
I think we kind of could predict that. Like,
yeah. I think we were talking about that. And I said
like, if that fight might even happen, like, because
But in my opinion, it's a way more interesting fight. I'm personally way more interested in the fight that's happening now.
I think so as well, because it's two top Irish lads.
Yeah, it's Dylan Maher versus Gareth Smiley.
Yeah, and
it's a good fight.
Gareth Smiley is moving up a weight.
Yeah, it's not a fight I thought we would ever see, because like that, I think he's actually moving 2 weights.
He is, yeah. He's moving up from, he usually fights 70. He's fighting 75.
Yeah, so
he's keen on fighting 72.5 as well. Like, so
yeah,
Gareth seems to want to get in with the bigger lads.
Gareth's not fucking small either.
No, he's not.
It's a big lad.
Yeah.
He's tall, but he's also filled out a lot in the last few years.
I've seen that, yeah.
He's looking in good nick. Yeah. It's a nice clash of styles. Gareth would kind of be like a nice southpaw kind of back foot fighter. He can go forward and bang when he needs it as well, but generally he fights nice on the back foot. Lovely, left heap, left kick kind of style. He's nice boxing. And then Dylan is go forward, courage style.
He's like a truck, man. He's a big lad, like.
Yeah. He's a big lad, and he goes forward he's like a fucking Duracell bunny, man. He's a good gas tank, man.
He does, yeah. He just doesn't stop. The cardio is there, like.
He's a big lad, like, and usually big lads don't really have gas tanks like that, but Dylan will happily go forward for 5 rounds. Yeah. So it's an interesting fight.
That's for an Iska world title. Muay Thai world title.
Two Irish lads fighting for world title, but under the circumstances, what happened was Josh held the title. Josh obviously took the fight with Pet Marcotte after he had the Dylan fight scheduled, and personally, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Because like,
you're obviously going to take that
you're
opportunity.
fighting for a Raja world title, which is in my opinion, at the minute, first or second biggest title in the world. So yeah, you get that opportunity, you're going to jump at it. But fair play to Josh. He was holding the title. He released the title then, so that Dylan could still fight for it. Yeah. And Gareth stood up. And so now we have a world title fight down in Cork on.
It's an interesting one. Who have you got?
February.
Who have you got, Collie?
Who will we making predictions? We're making predictions.
For this fight, we'll definitely make predictions.
Right. So, in my opinion, how I see this fight going, I see Gareth winning personally.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to think I'm mad because Garrett's obviously smaller and coming up in weight.
Yeah.
But I just like Garrett for this fight because I think he's going to sit back. I think he's going to walk Dylan onto some nice shots. Dylan's going to go forward.
Yeah.
And I think Garrett's just going to score really well with his left kick, left teep. Garrett elbows quite well as well. So does Dylan. Yeah. But I think the fight is going to be won on who can implement their style. If Garrett can keep it at distance and like that, nice southpaw, getting that angle out to the right, opening up that left kick, left teep, walking Dylan onto elbows, I think Garrett runs away with the fight on points. Maybe gets a stoppage with a cut, something like that, something along them lines. But I think if Dylan can wear him down, go forward, clinch with him. Yeah. Garrett's, I don't know how. It's short notice, but it's not really short notice. I think Garrett kind of trains all year round anyway.
Ready, probably,
he looks in great shape, so I don't think his gas tank is going to come into the equation really. But yeah, I could be wrong.
I don't know. It might, like if you usually find at 70, if it was 72.5, maybe not so much. But like the fact that it's 75.
Yeah, if Dylan can get in there and
if Dylan can put the pressure on him, make him tired, clinch him and hold him, make him carry his weight, kind of make him tired that way.
Definitely. But I'm excited for it. But if it was to put money on someone, which I probably will, it would be Garrett.
Right.
If anyone wants to bet. But
you already have a few.
I already have a few bets on this week. I've talked to a few people that disagree with me, so yeah, but like that, it's taking nothing away from Dylan. I really like Dylan. I like his style. It's they have a yoke that they say, courage, all grit, no shit.
Yeah.
And that's Dylan. Like he's man, he's just coming off. He's coming off the win of his career
against Toby Smith.
That's
why I also don't really want to doubt him as well, because like a lot of people doubted him in that fight, and
he's riding that wave now. He's coming off a big win.
Yeah, and like he's no easy opponent.
Coming off a win as well.
He is.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's really, really interesting. And like I said, it's never a fight I never thought about because the lads are different weight class.
Yeah, exactly. It was unexpected when I seen it.
It was. I wouldn't expect it myself. Martin Horgan pulling that out of his bag of tricks.
Yeah,
I'm sure
they were probably organising that before. They probably thought themselves that.
I would have said.
Josh.
I would have said as soon as Josh got that fight announced,
they were trying to organise.
They were looking for someone. I'd say they had.
Probably.
I'd say. So yeah, I'd say Garrett's been working it anyway. So I don't think the gas tank is going to come into it. But yeah, interesting, and I'm excited for it, and I'm all for it. Yeah, I'm all for it. Good man, Martin.
Good man, Martin Horgan.
Next, this is another change for the.
This is a change as well. It was supposed to be Ryan Sheehan versus Mark Campbell.
Mark Campbell's fighting over in Radjo, I think.
Is he?
Yeah, I think we've seen something that he's fighting on RWS maybe.
Right.
So
okay.
That's he's obviously withdrawn from this fight. I don't know how I feel about when people do that. Like. For Josh Hill, I can understand it.
Yeah.
You're fighting for it. Now, I don't know if that's why he pulled out this fight, but Josh Hill's fighting for a world title fight. Yeah, fair enough. Like, if you just have...
this is for a title as well, ISK flyweight title.
Is it, yeah? Right. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's why he pulled out.
Oh, no, it's not actually. No, sorry. I'm wrong. It's not for a title.
It is. It's for a WBC European title.
Oh, it is, yeah. WBC European title.
I think Ryan might hold that title. I'm not sure, but I think Ryan might hold it. He's fighting. Who's he fighting?
Simeon Paolello.
And you know where he's from?
Italy, I think, is it?
Yeah. No, I don't know much about him myself.
I don't know much about him either.
Yeah, Ryan's a good lad. He has a lot of experience fighting international opponents. He's fought the who's who of the 53 to 55 kilo division. And let's go, Rhino. Yeah. Go smash it. Take that WBC European title back to Cork.
Yup.
Up the Rebels. Yeah, next on that card is Matthias Foley and Ben O'Regan. Hammerhead versus Wui Tribe in a 53.5 kilo ISKA flyweight title fight. Good. I'll be keeping close watch on this fight.
Is Ben O'Regan, is he related to Sean O'Regan?
He is.
Yeah.
Ben is his little brother. Yeah. He's over in Thailand. He might be over in Thailand still. I know he was over in Thailand for a while. He fought at that WBC Games last year over in Thailand. Good lad. Matthias, good lad as well. Yeah. I'll be keeping in mind this fight, and Yeah, maybe one of my lads can fight the winner.
There you go, yeah.
Let's do it. YSK flyweight title, yeah. Then
after that we have Nassim Younsi versus Edmondson Emmanuel.
In rough way, I'll be keeping a close eye on. Yeah, it's a good fight. Nassim from Siam Warriors and Edmund from
Hyber.
Yeah, from Hyber Muay Thai. Yeah. Edmund has a win over Sean O'Brien. Nassim has been doing well on that on Siam Warrior show. I think he's the Super Silver Series title holder or something like that. Yeah, so he's defending his title against Edmondson. It's a good clash of styles. Edmondson is strong.
I do like Edmondson's style actually.
It's a good fight. So yeah, I like this next fight as well. Colin O'Mahony and Strawn Mason. Yeah, it's a good fight. Same weight division as well, I think. Yeah, it's a good fight. Colin O'Mahony's had some great fights last year. We've talked about him quite a bit on the podcast. He's a good lad.
He's got some more fights announced as well that we'll talk about.
He does.
Colin O'Mahony's doing good things.
He's fighting Strawn Mason, who recently won that WMO tournament that we also talked about.
Yeah, he's from Air Moysiam, is he?
No, he is from Sunnan Muay Thai. Sunnan Muay Thai.
You're right, yeah.
I'm not sure where it is that. Galway maybe, I don't know.
Not sure.
But yeah, he's from Sunnan Muay Thai. It's a good fight. Two good young lads, two good up and coming lads. Again, I'll be keeping an eye on it. And we'll have a fight for the winner if they want it. Callum O'Callaghan from Cork is fighting Cody Butler, I think. Cody is from JCO, yeah. A good fight, two young lads again. Kevin McGuinness fights Matthew Vaughan.
Yeah.
Kevin McGlynn, sorry.
McGlynn,
yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know too much. I know Kevin is from Loud Muay Thai because my lads have fought him before.
I think Matthew is from Spartan.
Is he? Yeah.
Spartan
down
Ennis.
in Cork. Yeah.
Ennis.
Oh, in Ennis. I don't know too much about him. Gustavo Beck fights AJ Rocky Welch. That's a good fight. I do like that fight. Yeah. Again, keeping a close eye on it. Gustavo Beck is a really nice Muay Thai style. Technical. He's looked good as of late. He's
been busy, like.
Yeah, he has been busy. And AJ is a good lad from Origins.
He's actually matched a fight on the show a few weeks after that as well.
Who?
Gustavo Beck. He's fighting Tyg Burke on the Courage.
Oh yeah, he is, isn't he? Yeah. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But yeah, he's fighting AJ. He has AJ in front of him to get through first.
AJ is no joke, like, yeah.
No, he punches hard, yeah.
He's a heavy hitter and loves a knock.
He does, yeah. He's a good lad and not your typical Muay Thai style. It's a good clash of styles, that fight, and yeah, I look forward to watching it. Yeah. We have Tyg English fighting. How do I say this fella's name?
Juan Gales. It's the Mexican fella, isn't he?
I don't know.
I think he is. If I'm not mistaken. Tyg English is out of Valhalla. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Valhalla, yeah. Yeah, he's good as well. He's had a few fights over in the UK.
In the UK, I've seen him fighting. I've seen fights of him in the UK. I've never actually watched him.
I think it's at 70 kilo.
I'll be watching this show, so I look forward to watching it. Yeah. Emmett
Toohey,
is fighting Sarah Casey in a pro-am fight.
Yeah.
Don't know too much about them. I know.
Emmett Toohey is Siam Warriors, isn't she? Or no.
She is in the same gym as Kieran Flannery.
Oh, Hyber, yeah.
And Sarah Casey, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's a pro-am fight. Yeah. A few female Muay Thai fights on this show, which is good. I have a few young girls coming up and they're always asking me about female fighters, and there doesn't be a whole lot of female fights on the show, but there seems to be a few here. We have Zoe Buckley fighting Bonnie Hare in a C-class fight, I think.
That'll be a good fight, I think.
Yeah. Anne Fleming is fighting Emily Hickey, and also in a C-class fight.
Yeah, what other fights are standing out to us there? Like there's
Josh Norris, I like him.
Josh Norris is good, yeah.
He's fighting Adam McAvoy in a C-class fight as well.
Yeah, I do like Josh Norris.
I do like him. He's a strong lad, Jay. He's a young lad, but he has power in his hands, man. Yeah. I've seen him knock a few people out. Yeah, that's the fella, isn't it? He's knocked a few people out.
He knocked out, who did he knock out? Fuck. Is it Tygo? Maybe I'm mistaken, I don't know.
Yeah, he's a good lad though, Josh.
In the Sandy Open.
Yeah, he did, actually judge that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's
That
strong
fight
lad,
stands out to me there. Who else?
Kevin Tolan of Lanka. He's fighting.
He's a good lad, yeah.
Lewis Core.
I don't know.
C-class.
Nice. And
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's a full undercard of N-class fights on that. And yeah, that's the 22nd of February down in Cork. Get on to any of the fighters or Martin Horgan for tickets.
Yeah.
And again, support Irish Muay Thai. Anything else to say on that show?
No, that's about it. I think
Happy enough with that.
We'll go on to the Rumble at the racecourse.
Yeah, there's a few Irish lads fighting on this show over in Scotland, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking to them myself. Maybe getting one or two lads on it.
Really, yeah. And it's a pure Muay Thai they're putting on this show.
Yeah, pure Muay Thai it's called, yeah.
So the first fight that we'll talk about in this one is Shazard Pond versus David McRobert.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fighting for a WBC Celtic title at 70 kilo.
70 kilo.
Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
I like the fight. Like, I think David McRobert, he fought Eric McCormick recently, I think.
He beat Eric, didn't he?
He beat him, yeah. Beat him.
I don't know a whole lot about him, but again, always backing the Irish lads. So hopefully there's a WBC Celtic title coming back to Ireland.
Yeah.
And hopefully then
I like Shazard as well.
Yeah. See, these WBC Celtic titles, they don't really see many people defending them. There's a fella in Scotland that has one that we've been trying to get him to defend it, but he's not letting go of it.
Really, yeah?
I can't even remember his name. I'd say his name if I remember him, but
he's not letting go of it.
He's not letting go of it.
Right.
I tried to get it from a few of my lads, but it's at 67. But I don't know who it is, but he's not letting go of it anyway.
Right.
Yeah, Kieran Flannery is also fighting James
McKenzie.
Yeah. It's a good fight. I've seen James a few times. He's good. He's kind of an outside fighter. He's a good lad.
I haven't seen him, but I do like Kieran Flannery. Yeah.
So do I. Expect Kieran to go forward.
Yeah.
Make it a dog fight.
Yeah.
Get inside the clinch and elbow and knee is way to victory.
Knees, yeah. Luke O'Connor is fighting Gabriel Kelly.
I don't know anything about Gabriel Kelly.
No, neither do I. I did go on YouTube and watch one of his fights. But always backing the Irish here, Luke O'Connor. Luke O'Connor's a good fighter. He fought Tig actually. Yeah,
he's a good lad, strong lad.
Yeah. Out of Spirit Tig Tralee.
Yeah. Conor O'Reilly is on this card as well versus Rhys Stewart. Conor O'Reilly, the Irish WMO Pro-Am champion. So we're getting a good representation of Irish Muay Thai on this card, and if there's a pay-per-view, I'm going to buy it and watch it. You should do the same.
Even Eric McCormick is on that card as well.
McCormick is on the card.
Callum Fullerton.
Again, not sure who many of them are fighting,
but support them.
Again, if there's a pay-per-view, like the 12 euro or something, just fucking buy the pay-per-view, watch the fights on a Saturday night.
Whatever,
again, support Muay Thai in general, and then support Irish Muay Thai even more. But when you buy these pay-per-views and watch these shows, one, it shows the promoter in Scotland that this many pay-per-views sold over in Ireland.
In Ireland, yeah, exactly.
I'm going to get more Irish lads on because they're selling pay-per-views. Two, it just grows Muay Thai because the more people that buy the pay-per-view and watch it, the more money that is going put into Muay Thai. The more money then that gets put into Muay Thai, the more money that is spent on Muay Thai fighters. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
the money gets put back into it.
Yeah, we need to be supporting these pay-per-views. Like I said, the most it is €15 or something.
It's not
it's not a lot of money.
Especially when there's a lot of lads on it. You're getting 5 fights there for a tenner. Why not?
Exactly. What else?
Yeah.
I mean, people. I don't know. Actually, I was going to say people pay to watch UFC, but I don't think anyone pays to watch UFC.
Think anyone does.
Somebody must be because they're making money, but I don't think anyone in Ireland is paying to watch UFC. But people pay for stupid shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is actually something that's going to help Muay Thai grow. And it's not a whole lot of money. I encourage people to buy pay-per-views. And that, you're going to learn from watching fights as well. Even if there's no Irish lads on it, I'd still buy a pay-per-view and just watch the fights. Like I said, it's not a lot of money. You spend fucking a tenner on 2 cups of coffee now. So
exactly,
yeah. Spend a tenner, support Muay Thai, watch a few Irish lads run and walk over in Scotland on March the 1st. I'm not saying all that. I don't even know if there's a pay-per-view.
Yeah, probably
but
not.
If there is, watch it.
But if there is one,
if not,
is what we're saying.
Lads, go live on his Instagrams. But if there's a pay-per-view, we'll be going it.
Yeah.
Now, moving on to the next thing that's happening again, it's in the UK. It's in March 8. It's
very interesting one here, yeah.
It's going to be a big show. Actually, we probably do another podcast before the show, and we'll cover the show. It's Liam Harrison, the Hitman Fight League.
It's a good show.
It is a really good show.
This fight is Road to 1? Or is that just this whole show is Road to 1?
No, the whole show.
The whole show is Road to 1, yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because they done a tournament, a Road to 1 tournament on it. I think the finals are on this show.
They do have a partnership like Hitman and one, I think.
Yeah. They have a relationship together. Obviously, Liam fought in one.
Yeah.
Liam, this is supposedly Liam's last fight in the UK. It's called The Last Dance. So a legend of Irish Muay Thai's last fight. Again, there will definitely be a pay-per-view for this fight. But yeah, and then as a bonus, you get to watch Colin O'Mahony fight A-class against... Is this Fergus or Finlay Smith?
Finlay
Smith.
He's good as well. He fights out of Bad Company.
Yeah, he's Richard that owns Bad Company's son. He's been in Muay Thai for all his life. He's a outfit being Richard, who's produced Liam Harrison, Jordan Watson, Steve Malady later in his career.
Really, yeah.
Badger, the who's who of English Muay Thai, like has come through Bad Company.
OG kind of a...
Yeah. So again, this is a great fight. Two young lads, two up-and-coming lads.
I think this is Com's first A-class fight.
It might be Com's first A-class fight, yeah. And again, we're always back in the Irish here. Yeah. So, yeah.
It's on the 8th of March. Definitely buy the pay-per-view for that.
Definitely buy the pay-per-view for that. It's going to be a huge show. I think George Mazakitas is fighting Damien Almos, which is... Damien is a legend of Muay Thai. He's a French guy. Lived in Thailand a lot of his career. I think he's still living in Thailand now.
A good win recently over on RWS, didn't he?
No, he lost on RWS. Yeah. He lost against a Thai. A good Thai though. Didn't look great, to be honest, Damien. But yeah, he's fighting George Mazakitas. He's a good lad from the UK. That's, I think, the co-main on the show. Obviously, Liam is headlining. There's a full pro card. It's really, really good. Really good show, Hitman Fight League. So, and like I said, there'll definitely be a pay-per-view for it. Watch these fights, watch legends like Liam fighting, and you learn from watching people like this fighting. And like that Colin is fighting on the show, support Colin. And like I said, these people can see where the pay-per-views are getting bought from, and they can see that if we're supporting our fighters over in these shows, so
they're going to be more inclined to get the Irish lads back over.
100%. Yeah. So yeah, I always encourage people to buy these pay-per-views and watch our lads competing over in the UK and beyond. Yeah. So yeah, that's a big fight for Colin on that show. Big show, big opportunity, and I hope he grabs it with both hands and takes the win. Yeah, and what looks to be his first A-class fight. Yeah. I actually really like that young lad. Yeah.
Colin. Yeah, he's a very good fighter. Really like his style, like really good boxing, man.
Good hands,
really good hands, yeah. Good hands. And like, not to say that his knees and his kicks are really good as well. His clinch work is good as well, but something that stands out particularly is good boxing.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy to see there's we have some Irish representation on a big show like this over in the UK.
We'll not really talk too much about this next show because we did talk about the last one. We briefly mentioned the Courage show that's coming up. Obviously, it's the main event is Tom Keogh versus Eric Hare. It's for a WMO welterweight title.
We talked quite extensively about it. It's a big fight. It's a huge fight, and like we said, we talked about it already. So yeah, let's not spend too much time on it. Just go over the fights real quick. Some of the standout fights that are on the show. Lee Walton is fighting Matteo
Chiosis, I think.
There you go. Eric's good at pronouncing foreign lads now.
I'm probably butchering them, bro.
I'm not so good. He's fighting Matteo anyway from Vieira. Is he Brazilian?
He's Brazilian, yeah.
There's a lot of Brazilian lads in that gym.
Kind of is, Jose. It's like,
Jose, the head coach, is Brazilian, so it's natural that
makes sense.
There's a lot of Brazilians in Dublin as well.
There is, exactly.
And they have a really good sense of community, Brazilian people.
They do.
And they stick together.
They have that Brazilian Muay Thai style as well.
Lee, I'm excited to watch Lee Walton fight again.
Yeah, he hasn't fought in Ireland in a while. Like, he's over in Canada for a while, I think. There.
He moved to Canada for a while, Him, Dylan Marr and Connor, the other Irish lad, were over there, and great gym over there. And I'm looking to see Lee's return to Irish Muay Thai. Yeah. 67 kg A-class Muay Thai.
And like we said earlier, Gustavo Beck is fighting on this one as well.
He's fighting
Ty Burke
from Courage. Yeah, it's a good fight. Ty's a good up and coming lad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 64 kg, A-class Muay Thai. That might be Gustavo's first A-class fight then as well, is it? And Ty's, to be honest.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good fight. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, Ty's coming off an arm break or something. I don't know if he's had one fight since then. Actually, he fought Noah Grimes, but before that he broke his arm.
Did he? Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, he broke his arm and then won in a fight, and then won the fight by stoppage.
Fair play though. Yeah. What show was that?
It was over in the UK.
Was it? Yeah.
It was in a cage. I remember seeing it.
Daily. Good man, Ty. Love to see that shit.
Yeah, I think it was a head kick KO as well.
Really?
If I'm not mistaken, but like I remember seeing it. It was like it's cool. Like.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the show on March 16th. Like I said, we've talked about it. Again, get your tickets, go down and watch this. This is definitely going to sell out 100%. It's not the biggest venue in the world. Yeah, Tom Keogh and Eric Hare in the card. They could just put that fight in the card and it'll sell out. So
exactly, yeah.
If you do want tickets for it, I'd get onto the fighters fast. I think there's a bus going from Dublin. I think Tom Keogh's organising the bus.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
So yeah, get on to Tom.
And if you don't go, Fights Hour is booked in to cover this event, so
there you go.
You'll see the results anyway.
Yeah, good stuff. But yeah, that's the show on March 16th, Paddy's Day weekend. Also on that weekend, we just mentioned as well, Warriors are down there. I really like this show that Warriors do. I think it's Friday night fights. It's the Friday. This is a Sunday, March, isn't it? March 16th is a Sunday, is it?
It's a Sunday, is it?
I think that Friday then,
right.
The Friday, I think it's called Warriors Friday night fights. They're doing a show. I like the concept behind it. They kind of, it's an amateur show. It's a deadly little venue. It's in that pub, Sallinogan.
The Sallinogan Inn, yeah.
It's mad. It's like
it is like it's
like they remove all the furniture from a pub and
they just stick a ring in
knocks on in the corner.
Yeah.
Like it's
a
good buzz.
It's actually a deadly buzz, yeah.
Yeah, it is a good buzz. Yeah, and I like the concept of it. It's an amateur show for up and coming fighters to get experience on a show setting, but not a huge show.
Exactly.
And they usually headline it with a good pro fight but again they do it a cool way. It's like an up and coming pro, you know, that kind of way. And
be someone that'll have a bit of hype around them as well.
Like has a bit of hype around them. I have a good feeling how it is. So yeah.
No spoilers there, is there?
Not yet, I don't think. And they won't be happy with me if we did do that. But
right.
Yeah, just make sure you go to that show because it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
There might be some DCA representatives over there. Yup, a young lad, pro. Uses their imagination. That'd be a good show as well. Again, I think that they're taking names at the minute, so any gym owners get your list into Anto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a good weekend of Muay Thai there. Paddy's Day
weekend and then Friday and Sunday, yeah. I was just checking it is Sunday, yeah.
Daily. Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else in the pipeline?
Should we talk about the one fights tonight? Or
yeah, we'll definitely talk about the one fights tonight. Yeah, one championship fight night 28 is on tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We've been kind of watching the show that was on, the Lumpini show that was on there now at the minute as we're recording. But yeah, the big one is on tonight, so it usually starts like 1 a.m. Irish time. It's like, I think it starts at like 8 a.m. Thai time.
Yeah.
It is, headlining the show is Prajan Choi from PK Sanchoi Muay Thai against Ellis Barbosa he's in Venom now at the minute.
From UK though as well.
He's from the UK, he's from Birmingham. I have Prajan Choi in this fight.
I have Prajan Choi as well.
I just think Prajan Choi is
a lot more experience and
he's too smart. He's so
better,
good, man. He's so good.
I mean, Ellis, he's only really had 2 fights in one. One of them was a no contest because he
popped.
He popped, yeah. So
he popped for
that fight. It was against Tong Poon actually. He
Poon,
stopped Tong Poon.
Also from PK.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got popped for
PEDs, was it?
I don't know, something illegal anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think they're all on it. I think at the highest level, I think 80 to 90% of the lads are on it. And this is a subject that I think I'm going to find someone who's a bit more of an expert in the field. I don't know fuck all about it.
Yeah.
But like I said, this kind of pisses me off a bit, this subject, because Yeah, well, like I said, I in my opinion, a lot of people are on it in Muay Thai, and especially high level Muay Thai. I don't think at the highest level enough is being done to stop lads doing it. But
I was kind of wondering that myself, like what kind of testing things are there in one championship, like
some random drug tests, like. But again, few lads have got fairly fucking fairly mild punishments.
I think Ellis just got like a 6-month ban or something
like that.
And the fight with Tong Poon was overturned.
Yeah.
But then he fought Aleph after that and he won.
It was controversial enough, that was
I think it was a decision win, and it was a close fight.
It might have been, I think I've heard people saying that. I think I might have been over there, but I'm not sure. But as far as I can remember, it was a close fight.
Yeah, it was a close fight, I think. But yeah, Ellis versus Prajanchai. I have Prajanchai as well, but you never know. Ellis is a heavy hitter, like.
Yeah, like he does hit hard, especially for that weight. The lads are quite light. I just think Prajanchai is too experienced, too smart, and yeah, he's a great fighter. And Steph has been in PK, and I always ask, how the lads, how's Prajanchai training, how's Prajanchai training? Steph always tells me Prajanchai is one of the hardest workers in the gym. Yeah. He always sparring, clinching, heavier lads, never goes with anyone even his own size. He's always pushing himself, training with bigger lads, and he said he trains really hard and he's really, really good. And Steph knows Muay Thai, and if Steph tells me someone is really, really good, they're really, really fucking good. Also on the card is Felipe Lobo. I really like Felipe. He's fighting Samapech in a rematch.
Yeah, it's the second fight now. The first fight was actually a lethal fight. Like Samapech did drop him with a left hook and nearly stopped him, but then Lobo came back. I think it was in the third round, and Lobo finished him in the third round with boxing.
Nice. Yeah.
So it's a good rematch.
Good rematch. I like both lads. I really like both lads. I really like this division. It's my favourite division in one. Yeah. The division the lads are in. Yeah. I like Felipe. I like Samapech. I look forward to watching this.
Yeah.
I always say to myself,
it's a hard one to call. You wouldn't know who this one like.
I'd have Felipe, to be honest. Yeah. I think Samapech has been knocked out a few times now. Carrillo knocked him out.
That's true. Yeah.
Felipe knocked him out he's been knocked out a few times. So I have Felipe Lobo for this fight myself. I always say to myself when these late shows are on, I'm not gonna stay up and watch it. I'm not gonna stay up and watch it. And every single time, man, I stay up and watch it. Yeah. And then I'll be in the gym tomorrow morning. I'm in the gym at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna be fucked. But yeah, I'm gonna stay up and watch it. There's no point lying. I am. Nongo is also
fighting. It is, like, you know.
Nongo is fighting. Kong Turney.
Kong Turney, yeah.
Yeah. This is Nongo fighting at 135 pounds.
He's after
he dropped down
in weight.
Division,
That's
so
true.
Yeah, this is exciting.
Kong Turney is good as well.
Kong Turney is good. Nongo looks fucking in great shape, man.
Bro, Nongo is 38 years old. Like.
It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter.
I don't know,
Nongo is Nongo, bro.
I know it's Nongo, like, but
and he looks fucking in phenomenal shape.
He does look.
When he was fighting at 145, he looked at it.
He did look a bit like
flabby, like
a little like not.
Like he shouldn't be fighting at that weight. That's what it is.
Not ours cutting weight, like.
He's just. Yeah. But he done things properly now. Yeah. He obviously got someone in to sort out his diet or whatever. He has abs, which I haven't seen in Nongo in a good few years. Like,
that's true.
I like Nongo for this fight, man. I like him at that weight.
Really,
I'm really interested to see.
I'm gonna go with Kong Turney.
Yeah, how you been?
What are we putting on?
Tenner.
Right, come on.
With Nongo, and in his new weight class, 135 pounds. It's a great fight. Yeah. Both lads are really good. I don't know. Like you said, Nongo's old, but man, he's fighting the who's who.
That's true.
That 145 pound division, and that 145 pound division is killers row, bro.
Yeah, it is.
You pull up that division there, man. Every single fighter in that, it's crazy. Like,
yeah.
That's the biggest division in one.
It is.
Without a doubt. There's every fighter in that division is a killer.
Yeah.
And Nongo's been fighting them all, and up until recently beating them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, he got stopped by Nico. Again, like, fucking Nico's a huge puncher, and he's huge for that weight. And we just said Nongo's at the moving down. Nico's at the moving up. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, I'm excited about this fight. I love Nongo, man. Nongo's man.
Nongo is like just a legend. Like,
he really is. And yeah, I'm excited to see what he does now, 135 pounds, and I hope he goes on a little run here and maybe makes a run for the title.
Be sick to see,
Yeah, him against Rodtang.
Yeah,
great fight,
that's
man.
A good fight,
yeah, good clash of styles. So that's kind of the main fights on this. Is there any other fights that stood out to you on this card?
Not that I remember. Like,
I haven't really seen the full card.
Yeah, I have the card here actually.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Thought I have. Oh, didn't.
No.
I thought.
Sure, look, it's on tonight anyway.
Yeah, it's on tonight.
Tune in and watch it. There's actually good RWS this weekend as well.
Oh yeah, Nuglanlek is fighting, didn't he?
Yeah. And I don't know, my favourite fighter at the minute, one of my favourite fighters at the minute, Yoten. I think it's either this week or next week.
Right.
Yoten FA Group.
Oh, right.
He's the star of the gym that Yaz Ali has gone to.
Yeah, FA Group, yeah.
Man,
good,
you ever watch Yoten?
I haven't seen him, no.
Watch Yoten, bro. Yeah.
Sick.
Proper clincher, like.
Yeah.
Really, really good. He's one of my favourite fighters. But he's making his RWS return. It might be this week or next week.
He's been around a long time, like.
No, he's like a superstar now at the minute over there. He's like he's the boy now. Yeah, he's really, really good. I really enjoy watching him. And, he's fine. I don't know if it's this week or next week, but yeah. By the time this podcast is out, these one fights would have happened. Yeah. But if you haven't watched them, go back and watch them. Yeah. Anything else to talk about, Eric? That's all the shows that have happened and are happening in the next month or so. Actually, just real quick, we'll just say there's no fights released yet, but on April 12th, Deliverance is happening, and I've been talking to Jamie, and he has some great fights lined up.
He always puts on good fights. Like.
Yeah, my favourite show, my favourite regular Irish show. I've been talking to Jamie, he has some nice fights planned for that show, and I look forward to it. I have a few lads on it. I'll more than likely be working it as well. Deliverance Muay Thai up in Belfast on the 12th of April. Yep. It's going to be another great show, and I'm sure before it, when he releases the card, we'll break down that card and talk about it.
Of course.
And there's a big fight happening in the UK involving a Dano Hotel at the start of April as well, the weekend before that.
You going to announce that here, are you?
We won't say on this one, but
right, okay.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
It's huge. He's defending his world title against a guy everybody's going to know. Yeah. Everybody's going to know him. All Irish lads are going to know him. He's fought in Ireland recently. He's not from Ireland. So
put a few strings together there. Yeah. You can probably figure that one out.
That's all the fights really. So we're
gonna answer some questions that you guys asked. We put it up on our Instagram, and
some great questions.
Some very good questions.
I like this. The engagement with people, and I've been talking to them then back and forth in the DMs. Then after they put in the questions, it's good. It's good to have engagement with people that are listening.
Sure, Thanks to everyone that put in questions.
Yeah. This is going to be a regular thing on the podcast as well. So. Make sure you're getting involved, because it's if you have any questions yourself that you want us to answer, or you want us to talk about, put the suggestion out there.
Yeah, don't think it's like a stupid question or anything like that. Like just ask whatever you want.
We'll happily talk about it, because I said it before, this podcast is about opening up discussions in Irish Muay Thai and talking about like you know yourself down the gym. That was what we talk about. This is the same thing. Like we're just recording it now. This kind of talk is happening in every gym in Ireland. Like, so let's all talk about it. You know what I mean? And like I said, get involved with it. So we'll get going on the questions, will we?
Yeah, we'll get going. Right, we'll just start at the top then, will we?
Yeah, we'll do whatever you want.
Right. So does the best finish of the night go to Tom Keogh or Ger Hartigan from the Legends Return show?
This is a good question. They're both Tom's finishes and Jer's finish were all great finishes.
They were.
But in my opinion, best finish of the night was Tom Keogh's finish over Flynn Shanks. And the reason for that is just the calibre of fighter.
That's what I thought.
The calibre of fighter, and just how we did it. Like,
how we did it.
He was out cold, like, and Tom was on fire. We talked about it already, and in my opinion, best finisher that night was Tom Keogh.
Yeah,
not taking anything away from Jer, but just, like I said, the caliber of fighter. And
or Flynn had a good stoppage as well, but I think the question was just those two anyway.
Yeah, it was just those two.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I'd still rate Tom Keogh's finish over Flynn.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
3 big knockdowns in different ways. One was a knee to the body, one was a punch, and then the last was a knee to the head.
Yeah.
Devastating. Your man was out cold. Finish it anyway for me, 100%. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's next?
Right, next is, can you bring on some big name female fighters in the scene as well?
We can.
And we can do that, yeah.
Definitely. We've a good interest in female Muay Thai, and yourself, we have a few girls, mostly young girls, in the gym. And I think it's important to me, and anyway, it's important to keep them girls interested in it, and like that the girls are always asking me about girls that they can watch and who on the Irish scene there is and stuff like that. If you have any suggestions on who to bring on, I've said it to you there earlier. I'm going to reach out to Emma Usher, who's
that'd be a good one,
good Irish girl fighting on the pro scene, mainly in the UK. She's from Warriors originally.
Mm-hmm.
I think she moved to England and was training in the Mazda gym then. I think she's still there. She's a good girl. That's the one, in my opinion, that comes to my mind is the leading girl in Irish Muay Thai. So let's definitely talk about her. Mm-hmm. Another one that I would like to get on maybe in the future is Olga. Olga's a good one to get on as well. She's, like I said earlier, she's 46 years of age and
no excuses,
fighting pro Muay Thai, and I'd love to talk to her about Muay Thai and have a conversation with her about Muay Thai as well, because there's not many 46-year-olds and definitely not many 46-year-old females competing in A-class Muay Thai.
That's true.
So yeah, definitely I've a keen interest in female Muay Thai. It's very hard though, like my girls in particular, like I'm finding it very hard to get them matched and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've lost girls to this as well. Like I've had girls over the years, some really good girls. Jade, one of my girls, Jade, still a great friend of mine, but she doesn't train anymore because she couldn't get her fights. Like, and then they kind of lose interest a bit, and it's sad to see. Like, she was a great talent, and there was no one to fight her. Like, and life gets in the way, and you're not fighting, and you're just like, what's the point? You know, that kind of way, and they kind of lost her to that. But I've seen that happen a few times, and so I'm trying to keep my girls busy, and I have a big interest in female Muay Thai, and if you have any suggestions on who we can talk to, let me know. But they're two, Emma Usher and Olga from Waterford. I'd love to talk to them too on the show. So we could definitely bring on some female fighters and talk to them. Yeah. What's next?
So next we have we'll do Fight of the Year and Fighter of the Year 2024 Irish Muay Thai.
So my Fighter of the Year 2024 is Niall McGreevy.
Would you look at that? I have the same thing written down here. Yeah, Niall McGreevy I put down.
We purposely haven't talked about any of these questions because there's a few questions like this. Mm-hmm. And so if we're both agreeing on that, I think it's undisputed.
That's a good sign, yeah.
Niall McGreevy is, in my opinion, Irish Muay Thai Fighter of the Year.
I agree, and the reason I think that is because of the level of the belts that he got, like WBC international title, then WBC world title against a really, really strong Thai.
And done it with his.
Done it
handily. Looks like he's in second gear.
Yeah.
It looks like he's gone for a walk in the park.
Literally, yeah. So
in my opinion, Niall McGreevy is Irish Muay Thai Fighter of the Year. Fight of the Year, what's yours, Eric?
Fight of the Year, I wrote down two because I couldn't decide, but I think I wrote Oisin Byrne and Liam McDonald, and then I wrote Fazal versus Sohail 3. I really enjoyed both of those fights.
I really enjoyed both of those fights as well. My
what
Irish
did you think?
Fight of the Year. I don't know, it's a good one. It's a good question. It's a hard question. I'm gonna go something different, just to be different. And I'm gonna say Ty Gannon versus Kyle Cowley.
Oh, fuck.
Two young lads.
Yeah, that was a really good fight.
Really, really good fight. Really good back and forth fight.
Really entertaining fight that was.
Yeah. both lads are classy, man.
Yeah.
I really like both lads. So
yeah,
I'm gonna
they were
go
both
for
throwing cartwheel kicks at each other and all.
Yeah.
Like, it was a fun
I'm
fight
gonna
to
go
watch.
for the young up and coming lads, and again Toig.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's my Irish fight of the year.
Yeah.
And 2 young up and coming lads.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's we'll go with that. I had what's his name, Liam and O'Shane on my head as well, but you picked that, so
yeah.
I'm gonna pick Toig and Coyle. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. 2 great lads, big futures in Muay Thai.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm excited to watch them both grow. Yeah. What's next?
Next we have at what point should an amateur fighter take the step up to pro?
I like this question.
It's a good question.
Yeah, I really like this question. But you know what? It depends on so many different factors.
Yeah.
And everyone is different.
Depends on the individual, like, I think.
Yeah. It depends on age. It depends on so many different factors. Yeah. Like, for instance, Miyagi, Dave McLaughlin from my gym.
Yeah.
He probably went pro before he should have went pro, just because he started very late in the game. You know what I mean? He started when he was 26 years of age.
So, like, how many fights did he have before he went?
He had 3 amateur fights.
3 amateur fights, right?
Yeah.
But he started when he was, what, 25?
26.
26, yeah.
So it was a little bit more rushed, and he was learning on the job almost. And yeah, he wanted to fight. He took it very seriously. You've trained with Davey.
Yeah.
He takes everything very, very seriously. He's like a fucking...
He's a professional, like, yeah.
He's a lunatic is what he is. Everything has to be perfect with Davey. He's like so regimented in everything he does.
Yeah.
And that played a part in it as well, because like when someone takes it that seriously and is that regimented in their training, and not even in this field, like I've never seen anyone so regimented in what they do. And that played a part in it as well. But he had 3 pro fights. Same with Craig. Craig had 3 amateur fights. Craig had 3 amateur fights as well and went pro.
Really?
But I have lads that had longer, like, you can't say, alright, you have this many fights and go pro. It doesn't really work like that.
Yeah.
For instance, Toig only had 5 amateur fights. He had a rake of junior fights, but amateur fights he only had 5. But it literally wasn't fair putting Toig in with amateur lads his age. Like, he was steamrolling them. Like, he was haunting kids.
Kind of had to put him in there.
So he went pro, and it was the right. He went pro when he was 15. Like, it was the right decision for him. That's not to say everyone can go pro when they're 15. It's so different for everyone. Yeah, listen to your coach is my biggest bit of advice on it. Like, your coach should know what's best for you, and yeah, everybody is different. Like, one lad that has 5 fights or 3 fights could go pro, and another lad that had 20 fights might not be ready to go pro. You know what I mean? So it depends. But generally, if you're going out and you're winning at amateur, and you're winning convincingly at amateur, you know how to manage your emotions. Like, amateur fighting is about learning, and like, it's learning how to deal with your emotions before the fight and dealing with the pressure of a fight. It's about learning to fight against different styles. Like, it's amateur is for learning, and you need to be learning every fight. Don't just be taking fights, and like, you need to be thinking about what you're doing, and like I said, learning how to deal with the emotion that comes with fighting, and taking on different styles. Fight someone with good boxing, fight someone is southpaw, fight someone who pressures, fight someone who's on the back foot. Learn to fight different styles, and learning your own style as well. Like, that's what amateur is about. Like, you can have in your head, I want to fight this style, and train like you want to fight this style, but you have to go and fight that style then as well. So you have to find out what's good for you. Are you a go forward pressure style fighter? Are you a sit back counter fighter? Are you a boxer? Like, amateur's about finding your style. So once you find your style, you're going out, you're winning, you're comfortable, you're not gassing out. Like, that's another thing. You watch lower level amateur fights, the lads don't know how to control their emotions and their
energy output as well. Maybe,
they're tiring because they're emotional. Rather, they're all fit, like, they've trained, they're fit, but they're gassing out because they're emotionally fighting instead of using their skill to fight. You know what I mean?
I get you.
Their energy management, they haven't learned how to manage their energy systems yet, you know what I mean? So, yeah, amateur Muay Thai is about learning these things, and there's no rush, you know what I mean? Well, generally there's no rush. Obviously, like I said, with Miyagi, there was a bit of a rush just because age was a factor, like. But yeah, listen to your coach. Your coach knows what's best for you because he watches you every day and he knows you better than anyone else. And your coach is going to tell you when it's a good time for you to go pro, and trust him and trust the process, because I think 99% of coaches, especially in Irish Muay Thai, are good guys and they care about the fighters as people and not just as fighters. And yeah, they have your best interests at heart, and yeah, trust what they say. And if your coach reckons that you're ready to go pro, trust them and go with it, yeah. But like I said, use your amateur career to learn, you know what I mean? And like I said, learn how to prepare for a fight, you know what I mean? And yeah, put the work in and you'll be ready. Everyone is different. You'll be ready to go pro when you're ready to go pro, you know what I mean? And like I said, your coach will know.
There's no particular age when that's going to be, you know? Yeah.
No, everyone's different. Like I said, there's lads that went pro at 15 years of age. There's lads that have 20 amateur fights and we're not ready to go pro yet. Yeah. I know lads that fight amateur and they have no aspirations to go pro. You know what I mean? Like they're doing Muay Thai as a hobby and they want to have a fight, but they want to go to work on Monday morning. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it just really depends on the person, like, you know what I mean? But there's no one answer to this, and yeah, everyone is different. Everyone's journey is different, and yeah, I just think trust what your coach is telling you, and your coach has your best interest at heart, and he will put you forward to go pro when you're ready to go pro. Yeah.
It's a great question.
It is a really good question. It was Des Brennan asked that question. Yeah.
Right. We'll move on here. What will we do? We'll switch it up a bit. We'll do. Someone wants Collie to do blind ranks of Irish Muay Thai fighters. Now,
this is gonna be funny.
It's gonna be funny. I've prepared a list here, and I haven't shown Collie.
Right.
But it's about 20 fighters on or so.
Right. So how many fighters are you gonna tell me?
So I'm gonna list out about 20 fighters.
And so I'm ranking them 1 to 20, like?
No, you're going to rate them out of 10. I'm going to give you an Irish Muay Thai fighter, and you're going to rank them 1 to 10.
How can I rank 20 fighters 1 to 10?
What do you mean? So if I give you...
My understanding of this question was, I'm ranking them pound for pound from 1 to 10.
Oh.
See, my understanding of the question was, so you give me 10 fighters.
Right.
I don't know who's next, and I'm ranking them in a pound for pound kind of listing.
Oh, I get you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. So, will we do that then, right? So, right. 20 is a bit much for that then.
20 is a bit much, so...
I'm going to reduce it.
Yeah, so give me... So, right, the way we read this question, a blind ranking to me is... I've seen it done...
No, I know what you're saying. I think you're right. Yeah. Like... You don't know. You might put someone first, but then
someone else
might
be better. But I've already put them first. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I get it. Right. So we'll do 10 fighters then, or we'll do
10 fighters. So 10 I'm gonna blind rank 10 Irish Muay Thai fighters.
Yeah.
Pound for pound, 1 to 10, blindly.
First one, Jay Council.
Jay Council. It's 10 fighters, and I know you're gonna throw me a few curveballs. I'm gonna put Jay in at number 6.
Right. Jay number 6. Next, we're going to go Oisin Byrne.
Oisin Byrne, really good lad. He's still up and coming though. I'm going to put Oisin in at number 9.
Right. Oisin is 9. Now we're going to go Garrett Smiley.
Top lad. I'm going to put Garrett into number 4.
4. Right. Tom Kyo.
These blown rankings are hard. I'm going to put Tom Kyo in at number 5.
5. Right, okay. Next we have Faisal Azimi.
Well, I put you in number 6, did I?
You put J6, yeah?
I put Faisal in at number 7.
7. Next, we're going to go Tiernan Brennan.
Tiernan Brennan. Where did I put Oisín?
Oisín's number 9.
Oisín beat Tiernan.
Oisín beat Tiernan, yeah?
I put Tiernan as number 10, so.
10 out of 10. Next fighter is, let's see, who we go? We'll go Dano O'Toole.
Where did I put? Who did I put on number 4?
J. No. But Garrett is 4.
With Dano at 3.
Dano at 3.
Yup.
Yup, Dano. Eric McCormick.
What's the highest number I have left?
The highest number you have left. You mean like you haven't used 8?
I'll put my 8.
You put my 8. Right. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 2 more fighters.
And I have 1 and 2 left.
Oh yeah, right. We've 1 or 2 left. Well, we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with. Who are we gonna go with? Niall McGreevy.
Number 2.
Number 2. And lastly is Craig Coakley.
Number 1. The GOAT of Irish Muay Thai. I knew that Craig was going to be on the list.
Craig had to be somewhere.
You have to put Craig on the list. That's why I kept number 1. Number
Okay.
1 is Craig Coakley, always.
Yeah.
The GOAT of Irish Muay Thai.
Love. You have Craig Coakley.
Yes.
So we have there, I'm going to read them out now. So top 10 Muay Thai fighters in Ireland this is.
Blindly ranked, by the way.
First is Craig Coakley. Second is Niall McGreevy. Third is Dano O'Toole. Just didn't turn out too badly. 4th is Garrett. 5 is Tom Kyo. 6 is Jay Council. 7 is Faisal Azimi. 8 is Eric McCormick. 9 is Oisín Byrne. And 10 is Tiernan Brennan.
Do you know, for a blind ranking, and I genuinely did not know who he was going to ask.
Yeah. It's not bad, like.
He didn't even know what the question meant at the start, so I definitely know who he was. I didn't know anyone that was going to be on the list. It's not bad.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie. There would be 1 or 2 changes I would make.
Yeah.
I would probably put Eric number 10. I'm happy enough with that list, to be honest. Like, I'm not going to lie.
Alright, yeah. Right. Yeah, what's the next question?
But Craig is the GOAT.
Craig is the GOAT of Irish
Muay
Muay
Thai
Thai.
always.
He left that one there.
I left that there because I knew you were going to throw that in.
Yeah. Next question is Josh Hill versus Pet Murcott. Wants us to talk about that fight.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I have a little video here. We'll just react to it and we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Nice. I like these reactions.
Yeah.
Pet Murcott from the champ. Left kick, full right kick. And Josh going up high. There's the elbow.
Beautiful elbow there by Pet Murcott.
Josh started off well early in the round.
Nice. He ran him across the ring. That was highly illegal. Like, sure, look.
Really heightened up.
Big elbow. That one caught him, yeah. Josh's face is fucked after this fight. He had like 2 or 3 cuts. Both eyes were swollen, sure.
Yeah, a lot of damage.
I've seen some people arguing that this fight was like scored wrong or something. In my opinion, definitely not. Josh is very active.
He was.
Like he's busy in there, but
I don't think he was landing with a lot of significance compared to what.
That's Muay Thai is, in my opinion, is scored on effect. If you're just flicking your legs at someone, you're not scoring. I really like Josh. He's a really cool guy. Really nice fella. But Pet Murcott won this fight all day. I think he won. I might give Josh 1 round. I don't think the judges on the night gave Josh a round.
Yeah.
And I think that was what some of the controversy was, but like it doesn't matter like if they gave you 1 round or not, you didn't win the fight, like you know what I mean. So
like he was active with his kicks and stuff, but they were kind of just landing with the toes or the end of the foot.
Yeah, and like they're not showing any effect. Petch was just standing there walking through them, and like that he was landing big elbows, and all the effect was on Petch. Like Petch was dishing out all the effect. This is the thing about open scoring. Like I said, there was a bit of controversy. I know Josh wasn't happy, saying that he wasn't happy with the live scoring because he felt that he won 1 or 2 of the rounds, and they said he didn't. But like, this is where like this open scoring is a bit weird. Like I don't know if I like it or not. I like it in a sense, but I don't like it. Like there's pros and cons to it. Like if we didn't have open scoring, he wouldn't have known that he wasn't given any rounds, and it wouldn't have mattered because he lost them anyway. He did lose the fight. Like
lose the fight.
In my opinion, the fight wasn't even that close. I thought Petch Farrakhan won. In my opinion, everyone might gave Josh 1 round. But again, does that matter? You've lost the fight. No, I don't think it matters.
Even if you win 1 round, you've lost 4 rounds.
Yeah, that's my thoughts on Josh Hill and Petch fight. But yeah, I'm excited to see Joe Ryan mix it back up with Petch. I think that rematch is going to be on the cards at some stage. I'd love to see Josh Hill and Joe Ryan fight as well.
It's a good fight, yeah.
It is a good fight. I don't know if it'll ever happen.
2 British lads, like.
2 British lads.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone's going to have to pay a bit of money for both of them in the UK. I don't know if it will happen because of that reason. I'd say both lads are expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But that's a good fight. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the open scoring is there's pros and cons to it. You know, if you're, especially in a 3-round fight, if you're down 2 rounds, like you're gonna go the last. You have to go the last round. But then on the flip side, you might have lads playing it safe the last round if they're already up 2 rounds. If you don't know, you don't know. So you have to fight it anyway. You know what I mean? Like it's shown on a screen in the stadium and it's announced in the stadium, so everybody knows live what's happening. You know, that kind of way. But yeah, I don't know if I like the open scoring, to be honest. I don't think I do. I'd rather, like, I don't know. But I've heard people say, like, in every other sport, you know the score, like, you know what I mean? Like, on a football game, there's the scores in the corner of the screen, you know what I mean?
You should kind of have the score in there as well, but look. Yeah,
like I said, there's pros and cons to it. But yeah, RWS, are they on open scoring? Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, in Thailand, everyone kind of knows who's winning the fight anyway, really. Like.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've seen there was a bit of controversy on Instagram about this fight. I've seen a few lads from the UK saying that Josh won, but activity does not win Muay Thai fights.
No.
You can be as active as you want if you're not showing effect. And if you look at both lads' faces after that fight,
yeah, you can see
the effect. Yeah,
Josh Hill did look like fairly. His face was
like
busted up.
He can't fight against Dylan, like we talked about earlier. Now, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, he had 2 or 3 cuts, 2 swollen eyes. But again, Josh is a good lad, and not taking anything away from Josh, but he definitely lost this fight, and there's no shame in that, like, because Petch Farrakhan is like.
It's not like he wasn't going to take that fight.
No, of course, yeah. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that fight.
Yeah. So next question: what's your top 5 pound for pound best Irish Muay Thai fighters currently?
Current fighters.
So we're going pound for pound here.
Pound for pound, current fighters.
Who did I put down? I wrote it down here.
You have a list prepared. I'm going off the dome.
Off the top of the dome, he is. I go first then?
Yeah, you go, yeah.
I've Craig Coakley. This is probably going to be biased as fuck for both of us. Like.
It's definitely going to be biased for me. I don't know about Eric, but I can't help it.
Yeah. So Craig Coakley is 1. 2, I've put Stefan Karate. 3, I've put Niall McGreevy. 4, I've put Garrett Smiley. And 5, I've put Dan O'Toole.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the list. Yeah. I think they're all at the moment, like, yeah.
Let me think about this for a minute. Right, we'll start number 1. Craig Coakley is, like I said earlier, in my opinion, the GOAT of Irish Muay Thai. I think the things he's done, I don't think any other Irish fighter has done. every fight he'd taken, he was the underdog over in the UK, over in France, flying into people's back gardens and beating them convincingly.
Yeah.
I think he paved the way for Irish Muay Thai, and in my opinion, like I said, pound for pound, best Muay Thai fighter, the GOAT of Irish Muay Thai. And he beat my other GOAT of Irish Muay Thai, Stephen Malidi, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And beat him very, very convincingly. So Craig Houghton, number one.
Agree on that one.
Number two, I'm going to say Stephen Crowley as well.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to say Stephen.
Yeah.
Again, his whole career, he fought up weight. He's fought as high as 70 kilos. Steph is small as well, like, you know what I mean? Steph is a 61 to 63 kilo fighter. He's always fought up weight. He fought anyway from 61 to 72 his whole career. And like that, he's after getting himself to one championship. He went to Thailand. He fought all over Thailand, Lumpini before Lumpini was just one championship. When Lumpini was Lumpini, Steph was fighting there. And in my opinion, he's number two on my list. Number three, I think I'd agree on. I think I say Noah McGreevy. Yeah, I think, Noah McGreevy again. He's doing big things.
He is to be fair, like,
He's a great fighter. And again, when he's fighting, it just looks like he's chilling, like.
Yeah,
looks
just
like
so
he's
relaxed, so like,
walking through the park, like, and he's keeping an elbow and comes in the face. But number four, it's a hard one, isn't it? It really is a hard one.
Yeah.
Let me think for a second.
So far, we've said the same people for the top three, like.
Number four, I'm gonna put fighters that are still currently fighting.
Yeah, currently fighting, pound for pound.
I'm gonna put Ryan Shane.
Nice, that was going.
Yeah, he's multiple world titles, WBC, USKA. He's fought some great toys. He's a really good young lad. And he's fighting in a very, like I said earlier, 53 to 55 kilos is a very competitive weight class. And he has some big wins in that weight class. So I've Ryan Shane number four.
I like that, yeah.
Number five, let me think for a second. Number five, I'm going to put in, I'm going to go Gareth Smiley. Yeah? I think I'm going to go Gareth Smiley. I think the level of competition he's fought, I think speaks for itself. I think he's fought some really, really good lads. I think he's
the reason I put
number five.
Yeah, the reason I put Gareth Smiley as well, because it's a pound for pound list, and he does like to fight multiple weight classes, like, you know what I mean? Like, he does,
100%. Yeah.
He's fought from 68 to now he's fighting 75. He's fought 70. He's open to fighting at 72.5, like, so. Yeah.
So my five is Craig Coakley number one, Stephen Crowley number two, Noah McGreevy number three, Ryan Shane number four, Gareth Smiley number five.
Nice.
And I think just a few honourable mentions. I think Daniel O'Toole, Tom Keogh. Yeah. Them two fight each other now this year. It's going to be big.
Huge fight.
Who else would be an honourable mention? I think established fighters now. There's loads up and coming lads, but I think established fighters, I think they're the boys. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's my top five pound for pound Irish Muay Thai list. Any other questions?
Let's go with two. We have another one here. Let's see. Tom Keogh wants to know just how good was Tom Keogh's performance last week. It was pretty good, like.
It was pretty good. We talked about it quite extensively, and Tom was the man last week.
Tom was the boy. Yeah. Tom has infinite aura at the moment.
He does. He was, They were good. They were 2 good fights, and yeah, really good. We talked quite a bit about them already, and yeah, big up Tom.
Big up Tom. Next one is predictions for Rod Tang versus Takeru, and our thoughts on Haggerty's next title defense.
I think Rod Tang beats Takeru.
I agree.
I think he could even stop Takeru, to be honest.
It is kickboxing, yeah? It's not...
Takeru wouldn't fight Muay Thai.
Yeah, he wouldn't fight Muay Thai.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Kickboxers don't fight Muay Thai. Muay Thai fighters have to go fight kickboxers and kickboxing. That's how that generally works. But Takeru would never in a million years fight Rod Tang under Muay Thai rules.
No.
But Rod Tang will fight Takeru under kickboxing rules.
There you go.
I think that says a lot.
That says a lot about it.
But I have Rod Tang, especially in them big gloves. You're just gonna walk him down, tight guard, throw bombs, and I think he could stop him. Yeah, like a lot of people watch Rod Tang now and won, and see like the way he is now, but he didn't always fight like that in the stadiums. If you watch any of his older fights, he's a very technical fighter. You know what I mean? He's still technical, but he's just a mad cunt now and won. But yeah, he can switch up styles really, really well, and yeah, I think he's too skillful for Takeru, to be honest. And yeah, I have Rod Tang, and I think he could even stop Takeru. Takeru was hurt to the body against Superlek.
He was, yeah.
But I think Rod Tang could hurt his body, and thoughts on Jonathan Haggerty's next title defence.
He's fighting some Chinese guy, Wei, his name, is it?
Yeah, he's good, yeah. I really like Haggerty. I have a lot of respect for Haggerty and Haggerty's camp, and
I think Haggerty beats him.
So do I. Yeah.
He's only actually had one fight in one championship,
and he's won.
And he won, yeah.
Who did he fight?
He fought Hiroki Akamoto from Japan.
Japanese lad, I know, man.
He won decision, unanimous decision.
Yeah, I really like Haggerty. I like his style. I really, really like him.
Still young as well.
He's still very young, and really nice guy.
Probably he's coming for a bit of redemption now after that loss as well.
100%, man. You're hungry, you know what I mean? Like he's lost his Muay Thai belt to Superlek in devastating fashion.
Doesn't want to lose a kickboxing one either.
I want to hang on to that, I'm sure. Like you said, he's gonna be hungry coming off that loss. He works hard. I watch him on social media all the time, and he's really dedicated to the game. And I just think he's just way better than this guy. And I think Haggerty's gonna win this fight, and I hope to see him back fighting Muay Thai in one and make a run for the title. There's a few. That division in one, like we said earlier, that 145-pound division is the division in one, and there's some really interesting fights there for Haggerty. So let's defend this title and then put the MMA gloves back on and get into the Muay Thai again, and that's what I want to see for Haggerty. A few people asked to break down the 309 show. We've done that.
Yeah, we've done that. We've kind of answered all the questions here. There's one here, advice for someone who's gotten into Muay Thai at 23, but I guess that's we kind of touched on that in the at what point should an amateur take a step up to pro kind of. Yeah. It's kind of related.
Yeah, it is related, definitely. My advice for someone, and just it depends what your goal is in the sport. Like, I have lads that are in their 40s and older training in my gym, and they're just there to do a bit of training, and their goal isn't to fight. It's their goal is just to be part of the community and enjoy their training and learn a new skill and be part of something. If that's your goal, do that. If I'm assuming that they want to get into fighting at 23, and again, it's not too late. Definitely not. Like I said, my lad Davey Miyagi, he started training Muay Thai at 26. Now, never trained any combat sports before. And he was making some noise there now.
Yeah, he was,
He had to take a little bit of time off, but he will be back. And like August 46, fighting professional Muay Thai. My advice would be to just get in the gym, train as hard as you can, as frequently as you can. Listen to your coach and the people around you, the fighters that are around you in your gym. Live the Muay Thai life. If you want to fight, commit yourself. Like, you get out of this sport and everything in life what you put into it. So Yeah, 23 is young, man. It's not old, like, you know what I mean? It's not old. So yeah, just if you only got into Muay Thai in your 20s or even in your 30s, like, just show up, enjoy it, watch fights, and yeah, listen to the people around you, the fighters around you and your coach, and yeah, enjoy it. I think that's the main thing.
What about like someone who might have had a sporting background? They might have played Gaelic, they might have played football, they might have played a sport when they're younger. Would that make the transition like easier?
Yeah, I think if you're athletic, it definitely helps. Like 100%. Like definitely, it would help if you're athletic. But I know people that haven't got an athletic muscle in their body that fight Muay Thai. You know what I mean? And Muay Thai really is for everyone. Yeah. And yeah, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're 23, 33, 43. Just get involved, enjoy it, and I think that's the most important thing. Yeah, and if you want to fight, listen to the people around you. Look at what the fighters in your gym are doing. Do that. You know what I mean? Like, do what they're doing, and yeah, enjoy it. Yeah, that would be my advice.
I think that's everything, Collie.
There was one other question. They didn't put it in the question box. They put it in the messages. You see that?
Oh, I have it. Yeah. I took a screenshot of it because it was later that was put in.
Yeah. It was about...
Yeah, so for you, Collie, as a coach and a pad holder, do you have any preference to pad full or micro?
I love pads.
Yeah.
I have an obsession with pads. I fucking love them. I use boxing pads quite a lot. I use the smallest boxing pads I can find. I'm always looking for small boxing pads. I got some custom made there a while ago. At the minute I'm using Y Crew micro mitts. You can get them on Y Crew. If you check Y Crew out on Instagram, I really recommend them. They're really, really good. They're small. They're light. I really like a small target. Even in my toy pads, I like single strap toy pads. I like small targets. I hold a crazy amount. I hold 50 to 80 rounds of pads a day, every single day.
Crazy.
So I like light, small pads. I like to be able to move as well. So generally I like single strap Muay Thai pads. At the minute I'm using Y Crew for me toy pads and for me boxing pads. They're what I'm using at the minute. I'm liking them. I've used Fairtex single strap pads before. I've used twin single strap pads before. Available at Fight Store.
Shout out Fight Store Ireland, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I generally like small pads. I like a small target. Anyone that's held hip pads with me before, a very unique way of holding pads. Yeah, I like a small target, and yeah, that would be my what I like to use. Yeah, but like that, I take a lot of not damage. Yeah, I suppose you call it damage. I take a lot of damage because I use small pads. I can feel kicks and shit on my arms a lot more. Like I could hold big chunky pads, but again they're heavy and I can't move as well with them. I can't move as fast with them on. I like to use small pads, and
probably makes the fighter more accurate as well. Like,
it definitely, I 100% put down to a lot of my fighters' accuracy, especially with their boxing and elbows, because I use micro mitts and small pads, and I'm always looking for small pads. And yeah, I just don't like big bulky pads. I'm just not into it. Like they're too heavy and they're hard to move and stuff like that. Yeah, I like small pads myself. There was one other, someone messaged me, asked me, they said that they done the Jesse Saunders refereeing and judging course.
Oh yeah, and they wanted to know how to get into it.
They want to know what's the next step kind of thing. And if judging, refereeing's a little bit harder to get into. It's a lot more responsibility, and yeah, it's a little bit harder to get into. But for judging, I think judging is the first step into even refereeing. And my advice would be to do any of the courses that come up. I know John Walsh runs a course once or twice a year. Lara Warner and me brought over, and Martin brought over Jesse Saunders there a few months ago. Do these courses. That's the first step. But once you do the course, you're not a qualified judge. Like, that's kind of like the introduction.
Still need experience. And
yeah, the next thing you have to do is you have to shadow judge. And if anyone wants to do this, like, get in contact with an official, get in contact with me, get in contact with Lara Bourne, and we can Anto O'Gorman, and we can organise. Like, we need judges and we need officials in the sport. Yeah, we can organise shadow judging once you do a few of these courses, where you go to a show with a judge, you sit beside him at the judges' table, and you judge the fight. Your card isn't used for the fight, but you're sitting beside the judge, and he'll talk to you after the fight, say, all right, you scored this round, this, why, and he'll explain. If you're wrong, he'll explain why you're wrong, and you will learn that way. After you shadow judge for a few shows, you maybe go to, like, again, you're not going to get paid straight away for this. You have to volunteer your time and learn, you know what I mean? Go to an interclub, and after you've shadow judged and an actual judge can see that you know what you're judging, go to a kids show or go to an interclub where the stakes aren't as, it's not a pro show, you know what I mean? And judge at an interclub, volunteer your time, judge at an interclub and get experience that way. Judge at Alan McCormick's kids show, get experience judging kids fights and interclub fights, and then once you're comfortable doing that and you're a competent judge, then you can step up to an amateur show, you know what I mean? And there is a pathway there, but yeah, you just need to, like I said at the start, you need to volunteer your time if it's something you want to do and get involved with. There is a path to do it.
Definitely
get in contact.
It's an interesting question, and a lot of people probably wonder about that, and they don't know, like, so.
Yeah, get in contact with an official. Text me, text Lara Bourne, Anto O'Gorman. Yeah, and we can organise some shadow judging. Like, there is lads that are doing it now at the minute. My lad Tig is doing it. He's been shadow judging the last few shows. He shadow judged at the 309 show, and yeah, eventually then he will, once he gets a bit more experience doing that, we'll put him into an interclub where he'll actually be a judge in an interclub, and yeah, you progress that way. And then the refereeing is a little bit harder to get into because obviously the lad's health is
it's on the line,
in your hands and it's your responsibility. And yeah, but once you're around it and you're judging and stuff, you can like go to a show and sit at ringside and watch the referee, watch what they're doing, talk to a referee. Like, Lara Bourne trained me to be a referee, you know what I mean? Like, everything I know about refereeing, I learned from Lara Bourne. Because I asked him questions and he seen that I had an interest in it, and we talk all the time. After every show we ring Lara and we sit down and we talk about refereeing, what has happened and stuff like that. And yeah, everything we know about refereeing I've learned from Lara Bourne, and yeah, and I will definitely help other people that want to get involved. But like that, you'd start refereeing at a kids show where there's no big health risks, like they're not punching each other in the head even, so you referee there and you earn your stripes, you progress through kids show, interclub, amateur fights, and then eventually then you can work your way up. But yeah, we're definitely in need in Ireland for good quality officials. There's not a lot of them. So anyone that wants to get involved, I'd encourage people to get involved. I think if every gym nominates 3 people from their gym to go to these courses, like I went to the Jesse Saunders course and done the course. Any course that comes to Ireland, I'm going to it. I judge fights and I referee fights most weekends. But I'm still going to these courses, and I learn things all the time at these courses. So yeah, if you want to get involved, reach out to somebody, and there's room for everyone to get involved. And like I said, if every gym has 3 judges in their gym, we have a big pool then of judges to pick from, you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
At the minute, there's not a big pool. Like, there's, if you look at the judges' tables on every show, it's the same lads, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we need people getting involved, so yeah, get involved and reach out to somebody, and like the the Muay Thai community in Ireland. There'll just be some bitching, but generally it's a Thai group, like, and it's a very approachable group, and people can, we're always looking for people to get involved. So if you want to get involved, reach out to somebody and get involved.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think that's everything, Collie.
I think that's everything.
We've been
That's
going
episode
for a while.
3.
How long have we been going for?
2 hours, 5.
Fucking hell. But yeah.
Look, if you stay the whole time, fair play to you.
Yeah, we have 2 camera angles this time.
Yeah.
Shout out to 5-star for the camera.
5-star Ireland coming in clutch there.
We're improving.
We're moving up in the world.
We're moving up 2 camera angles.
3 coming next.
3 coming next, yeah. Steph gives land of another camera, will you?
Yeah. Collie Rogan over here.
Yeah, so that was episode 3.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it. And to keep your eye out for episode 4. We have some good things planned. And that's that.
See you next time.
See you next time.